Hi, David and Holly. Today, it's 11/11, Veterans Day, Friday. We had our first snowfall here in Rochester. Bet you're glad you're down south. This week in your house we did mostly things that went in the wall, so there's not a lot to see that's going to make a lot of difference to you, but some things to us are cleaned up. We're in the mud room right now, so this looks very similar to what it did last week. We did get those switches in the wall and figured out what that extra switch was that turned on the outside floods there. We did take that out and put it, that'll be that general switch that'll go to all of them. Going into the kitchen now, we've got a bunch of can lights up in the ceiling. It's kind of hard to see, but all these can lights are going to be staying there. We've also got it framed in for all the pendants and the light that goes on top of the table, the kitchen table. We've redone the duct work to get the duct over to the hood. You see we're missing insulation. That's all going to be put new insulation up into that. And when we're done with all that, putting in all new insulation, we're also going to blow a cap on top of that so we have more insulation. You'll see there's lots of wires in the walls and all different locations for different things. Cleaning up, we've got some temporary lights on here, but we've got boxes everywhere, and the electricians have been here and putting new can lights in here in the family room now. So we'll get 6 can lights in there, and then 2 lights down into the cabinets that we're building on either side of the fireplace. The drywall's been delivered. There's a stack of it there. We have a bunch of insulation and a bunch of new insulation over here that's going up into the ceiling as we work along. In the dining room, you'll see that we're utilizing your old cabinets from the den. It's Dan's workshop in here. He's got table saws set up and cabinets that he's building and routers and tables and lumber. We've put in some temporary lights in here so we can see as it's very dark in the morning, and it's longer for us to work if we can get that in there. We've brought a dust collection in here so that we don't spread too much dust around. And here in the front foyer, we were able to raise the ceiling a little bit in our little entry into our living room area. So we've been working on that and got that framed in. We have all this drywall mud and paste and tape and all sorts of stuff here that's going to be put in the house. Going down the hallway, we've ended up having to take all the drywall off the ceiling here to get all the can lights in that we need. We did move this door into the bathroom, so that's been moved. All the other doors and trim and stuff has been ordered. These are cabinets, the boxes are the shells of the cabinets that look like they're going to take up the entire room, but once we get them against the wall and all installed, they kind of just disappear. But in this room, which is the den, you'll see that we've got the can lights and all the soffit all the way around the room, and then we have can lights up in the ceiling also. So we should be able to get this room to be lit and dimmed, and so you'll have a multitude of options of what to do in there. We continue down the hallway and into the bathroom area back here. We've got plumbing vents and drains in the wall. We've got some duct work that we've redone, protected, that is going under the cabinet in here. We've got the drain in for the shower. We've got a drain in for the toilet. So all these things are moving along. Again, it's not very exciting this week, unless you're excited about plastic piping and wires and light cans and stuff like that. Now we're back in the master bathroom, bedroom, closet area, and you can see we've added some duct work in here for returns and stuff like that. The rest of the space is just basically the same. Go into the bathroom and we've done plumbing. Got holes back here for the toilet and where the toilet's going, and the shower drain and stuff like that. So this area back here is a little bit behind the rest of the area because this is all plumbing. If you look in the wall, you can see plumbing vents going up and around and over and up and connecting in. So a lot of that stuff we had to get in. We had the building inspector here, and he needs to see all that stuff before we can drywall anything. There's another whole stack of drywall back here. I don't know, this is the MR board, which is for the wet areas, and then there's another stack on the other side of the room. So the drywall was delivered this morning along with all its parts, and the drywaller is going to start tomorrow. Jim Bauman's still here working away, and as everybody has worked very hard this week trying to get ahead of the drywaller. So that's it for today's video, and if you have any questions, give me a call. Thanks.